In the conclusion of his talk this past weekend, Pastor Jim gives us a glimpse of the fate of the woman at the well. If you don't know what I'm talking about because you missed this weekend's message, I encourage you to take a moment to go back and listen to the message on the Meck App or Meck's YouTube channel. If you don't have time for that, maybe take a moment to read the story in the Bible of the woman at the well. It's found in the 4th chapter of John's biography of Jesus' life. Pastor Jim explained that the woman at the well likely went on to sainthood, bringing not just her own community, but many others to a life with Jesus. It can be easy to see our own faults and not be able to imagine how we might be useful to God. But the Bible is littered with people who have less than stellar reputations, but who are also hand-picked by God to do his work. Moses was a murderer with a stutter who introduced the Israelites to their God and led them to his promised land. Rahab was a prostitute who became a part of the ancestral line of Jesus. David was an adulterer who also wrote some of the most beautiful words ever written about God's goodness and love. The list goes on. While we'll never know why God has decided to operate this way, I do know it gives us hope. It gives us a way to see ourselves in God's kingdom, to envision how we might work alongside him to bring about the world he created for us. It shows us more fully the glorious transformation brought about by his presence in our lives, knowing what it was like when we shut him out. This week, you might spend some time asking God how he might want to use you in his work. What people has he already placed in your life that you should show God's love to? If you aren't quite there yet, you might just meditate on the fact that God has a plan for your life and wants to use you to do great things. He just needs your permission.